sir. Wellness Check Wednesday, baby. I'm Jay Piscine. I am your life coach. And class is definitely in session. Let's go. Come and get some of this good energy. Good vibes. Motivation. Inspiration. Love. Let's go. Let's get it.
You can still bring me to tears.
Let's go, Duran.
Every time we reminisce over a decade of memories. Nothing can surpass this. But I can't do this no more. It's like you miss me, I'm sure. I'll love you from afar. I gotta keep my distance. You're a constant reminder of what I was missing when I was insufficient. I cringe at your name, shudder at the sound of your voice. I wish I could feel otherwise, but my heart leaves me no choice. Stuck around for too long because I knew you needed me.
Come on, Duran. Come on.
To keep hostage what desires to be free.
Come on, Duran. Tell him.
And I can't do this no more. It's both you and me, I'm sure. Not even cliche. I'm gentle but afraid I don't lose. I win over love. I'll love you from afar. I gotta keep my distance. You're a constant reminder of what I was missing when I was insufficient.
Come on, Duran.
From afar, you'll always be in my heart, but I gotta love you from afar. Being away, that's so hard. I love you from afar. You'll always be in my heart, but I gotta love you from afar. You being close,
Come on, Duran.
it's so hard. I'll love you from afar. I gotta keep my distance. 'Cause you're a constant reminder of what I was missing when I was insufficient.
Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to Duran. I am J Pitts Presents. I am your life coaching class is in session. Let me tell you something. We got to learn how to practice adulting. Let your age match your spirit. Some of us walk around here with an adult body, but a childish spirit. We got to learn how to be mature. See, God don't trust us with higher levels, bigger blessings, more responsibility, leadership, when you cannot control your emotions and you don't practice having more spiritual growth. There are a lot of people that are physically grown because of time, but yet you are not spiritually grown by how you operate because you don't know how to consistently every day practice adulting. Knowing how to keep your dignity in your difficulties. God don't trust you. And if God don't trust you, you're dealing with somebody that's conscious, they ain't gonna trust you either. If you're not spiritually grown, you're incompetent. Nobody can trust you with their mind, their heart, their body, not even leading you them nowhere. I'm gonna tell you something about a queen. A woman ain't gonna follow you if you don't know how to lead properly in a healthy way. In a godly way, financial way. You got to show some type of evidence of leadership. No woman's going to follow a man that don't have no direction. Like I always say, a man is a true visionary and a woman is virtuous. She has the gift of birthing and fulfilling. The man has the gift to see. Seeing leads to leading because nobody can go where they can't see. So when he becomes a visionary, meaning understanding the true knowledge of self, he can lead not only himself, but anybody he's tied to. That means he's reached a level of consciousness that his third eye is open. He's able to be a man. When a woman becomes virtuous, she is tapped into her strength, her divine purpose. She has the gift to fulfill both physically and spiritually. So a man can see, S-E-E. When he actually reveals his gift, God adds the D, which turns into a seed, S-E-E-D. When he is able to reveal the seed, both physically and spiritually, he aligns himself to the right queen. That seed is transferred to the woman that is virtuous. Virtuous meaning the ability to not only birth physically, but also spiritually. She can push it out. So that very vision that man has, that woman aligned to him, can help him fulfill the promise of God, and it blesses them both by uniting. This is why when a man creates the seed physically, he transfers it to the woman. What does she do with that seed physically? She takes it in. She takes him in. That S-E-E turns into the S-E-E-D. See, we as men have to be visionaries. To see, to lead. See, to lead. When we see to lead, we have discovered ourselves. We have found true knowledge in ourselves. The very reason why we exist. We know why we're here. We know who we are. We stand on that. So when the man creates the seed physically, what does he do? He takes that seed that was in him, both physically and spiritually, and he transfers it to the woman. The woman takes the seed because she is virtuous. This is her calling physically to fill the earth. That S-E-E added a D turns into a seed transferred into a woman. She takes the seed. She is like the soil because what she does with that seed, she nurtures it. She develops it. She feeds it. And in due time, which is either 8 to 9 months, however, contingent upon the woman you transferred with, She births it. She births the seed. That's physically. This is why I say a man's true success is contingent upon the company of women he keeps in his life. Not only who he keeps, but how he gives her reverence, how he waters that soil or that flower, how he loves on her, how he appreciates her. This is why I say, men, you have to be conscious of who you align yourself with. Because even spiritually, when a man he becomes a visionary, he's a seer. And when he becomes a seer, God gives him a level of consciousness where his third eye open. God will add that D. It becomes SEE. When he reached the level that God has called him to be, God adds the D, it becomes a seed. Once he has the seed, which is the gift and the promise, he transferred it to a virtuous woman. That woman who has the ability to have true knowledge of self can take that seed, what was developed spiritually, and birth it in due time and due season. So that man can be sitting here thinking about that business plan. He trying to figure it out. He trying to get this off the ground. He either trying to get out of debt. He either trying to buy something that's tied to legacy. He's trying to find himself in some other ways. He's revealed himself, but there is more to discover, and he's going to discover it through that woman. When that man creates the seed spiritually, if he aligns himself with the right woman, that queen will take that seed, that vision, and birth it. So you wonder why certain men, you wonder why you're able to accomplish certain things. It's because of that virtuous woman. You wonder why you're able to go further than you ever went before in your life. It's because of that virtuous woman. She has the gift to birth things. She has the gift to bring things alive, both physically and spiritually. This is her power. So if you walk around here as a man and you don't respect women, you're a fool. If you don't love women, you're a fool. If you don't know how to give a woman affirmation, you're a fool. Because her gift, her power was, if this queen has the womb, which is why we call her a woman, if God called her to fill the earth, come on, speak God. Speak God. If God called her to fill the earth, just imagine what she can do to one man. Just imagine what life she can speak into her son. Just imagine what life she can speak into her husband. Just imagine what she can do when she has true knowledge of self. She has the gift to bring things alive, both physically and spiritually. Kings, what up, Deacon Z? I see you. What up, YT? I see you. What up, Blonde? I see you, Queen. Today gonna be a phenomenal. It's Wellness Check Wednesday. But Kings, I'm gonna tell you something. I need you to go to your mate, if you got one. I need you to go to your mate. Go to your mate, go to your woman and say, baby, I need you to flex your power. I need you to flex your power in my life because I'm gaining understanding as to why God created you. And for me to be who God called me to be, I need you to begin to start birthing things. You need to get aligned with your woman and allow her to speak, especially at the beginning of the month. Anytime something new, if you want something new and you walk into something new, you can create something new. So it's a new month. A new month. Today is a new day. You can birth things. See, this is what you do. You go, I'm going to tell you, see, it might seem crazy. What might seem crazy to man, I'm going to tell you is wise before God. Shoot, see, me personally, I would go to my woman and put my hand on her stomach. Put my hand on her stomach physically and begin and say, baby, speak. Speak. Speak into my life. Speak into your life. Speak into our life. Because me understanding who you are transfers an energy from me to you. And when you're able to speak and believe, we touch and agree, God is going to allow us to flex our power to begin to birth things. That's why it's not shocking why they use the term dynamic duo. Because when you have true knowledge and understanding of who you are, why you're still here, how God created you, you can start manifesting. It's called manifest for a reason. Because when you align yourself with a man or a woman that is at a high level of consciousness, you can manifest. You can spring stuff forward. Things that wasn't can be something that is or was or can come to pass. Y'all got to understand who you're around. You're not where you want to be in life. You're not happy. You're not secure. I'm going to question who you align to. Where you put most of your time at. Who you entertaining. Because a lot of y'all with the wrong men. A lot of y'all with the wrong women. They don't know their power. They don't understand their consciousness. They can't speak. They can't develop. They can't grow. And if you love them, you need to have a serious, loaded conversation with them and say, I need you to have true understanding of yourself. Sometimes it ain't got to be much said. You just got to look that person in the eye and say, look here, I need you. I need you. I need you to do better than what you're doing. I ain't looking for nobody else to build with. I'm trying to build with you. So I need you to do better than what you're doing. And we're going to do this together. We're going to build together. We're going to gain an understanding together. We're going to develop together. We're going to do what God has called us to be, because there's a true reason why you're still alive. Why is everybody else gone and you still here? Because your life has so much purpose. If you are alive this morning, let me tell you something. Obviously, God said you got something to live for. See, y'all got to start in each and every day revealing the purpose. Because you're here. There's a purpose, meaning great reason as to why you're here. It's your job in each and every day to reveal your purpose in that day. Otherwise, you're lazy. You lack responsibility and accountability. There's great reason why you're still alive. Y'all think y'all just waking up and just living, going to work, eating food, doing this, that, and the third, and then you go to sleep, wake up again, do the same thing no, it's great reasoning as to why you're still here. Because your life has so much purpose. It's your job to reveal the purpose. Because once you get in the habit, practicing good behavior to reveal the purpose in your life each and every day, life is going to become more fulfilling. You're going to be more excited about waking up. You're going to be like, you look forward to today. You're going to look forward, meaning you're excited of what's to come. Y'all know, some of y'all don't even realize today going to be one of the best days of your life. Some of y'all don't even realize today going to be one of the best days of your life because of your state of mind. Regardless of what you've been through, regardless of what you're going through, you're going to actually open up your eyes to a level of consciousness and see what you are experiencing is taking you somewhere. It's developing you. Yes, it don't feel good all the time when God is calling for growth. But I need your physical state to get aligned with your spiritual state. Because some of y'all walk around here with a 30, 40, 50, 60-year-old body on this live, but your spirit is of a 15-year-old. And God can't trust you if there is no spiritual growth. This is why Proverbs says a man that can control his spirit can rule a city. What is God saying? You are, not only do I trust you, but you are trustworthy. Some of y'all have great desires right now, but with what you desire, you are not trustworthy because you have not spiritually grown up to the level of that blessing. You got to grow up to that blessing for that blessing to come to pass. God said, I can put you there, but as quick as you get there, you're going to be out because you're not mentally ready. You're not emotionally ready. See, God is well aware of what you desire. But are you, whom God calls, he qualifies. And some of y'all are in an uncomfortable position in your life right now. And the reason why God is allowed, come on, speak God. The reason why God is putting you there right now is because he heard your prayers. He heard your prayers. So what does God do? Allow you to go through an experience when one isn't qualified, but yet God loves them and wants them to receive what they desire, because the scripture said he'll give you your heart's desire. What does God do? He'll, instead of saying no, God will allow you to go through an experience that is challenging, that will qualify you for what you've been asking him for. Come on, speak, God. Speak, God. Because some of y'all think, well, God ain't heard you yet. God heard you loud and clear. God heard you before you open up your mouth. God listened to your heart, listened to your spirit. God is well aware of your circumstance, but God, there's no sense in giving you what you desire. There's no sense in giving you what you desire. You receive it, and as quick as the blessing comes, it goes, because of your lack of qualifications. So some of y'all are in a bad disposition, and you're counting it as bad, but God said this is the best recipe for success, for what you pray for. Because here's what I learned in life: God will hold you accountable for your prayers. God will hold you accountable for your prayers. And you sit here in your feelings, trying to figure out, trying to work it out, wondering why you're going through this, wondering why you're going through that. It's to qualify you. Because there's no sense of putting you in a high position without the qualifications. As quick as you go up, you're going back down because of your lack of responsibility. God is calling for spiritual growth. You got to be trustworthy for some of these blessings, these big blessings you asking for. I'm going to tell you, some of y'all, if God gave you what you wanted right now, it would destroy you. Come on, speak, God. Speak. It would ruin you, because God is well aware of how you operating on the inside. It would destroy you. It could tear down your house. It could ruin your family because you ain't ready spiritually. See, I'm going to tell you, P. Diddy said it best: more money, more problems. My mama said it best. She said it to me and my brothers throughout our childhood: baby, much is given, much is required. Some of these blessings are going to require you to grow up. Some of these blessings are requiring you to mature. Some of these blessings are going to require you to know how to hold and know when to fold, baby. Come on, speak, God. Come on, kings and queens. Some of these blessings are you're going to have to hold yourself accountable for your actions. You're going to have to know how to hold and know when to fold. Know when to fold. You're going to have to be able to keep your dignity in your difficulties, even when you feel uncomfortable. This is why the reason why it says man. Proverbs says a man that can control his spirit can rule a city. He was talking about man and woman. Man and woman. If you got self-control here, God said, I can put you anywhere. I can put you in Belize. I can take you to the Capitol. I can make you the president. I can make you the CEO. Because I trust you. Let me ask you this morning, do you feel the Most High trust you? Because that means you're trustworthy even to the blessings you've been asking God for. Some of y'all think you waiting on God. No, God is waiting on you because you're lazy. You make excuses. You didn't sign that no excuse policy. You live under the spirit of fear. And I told you, stop living under words. Words have power. And it will have dominion on you, good or bad. Some of y'all live under the spirit of fear. And the scripture says God don't give us a spirit of fear. So where you getting it from? Because you're living up under it. Some of y'all still living off what your parents said. Some of y'all still living off of what your friends said. Some of y'all still living off what past relationships said. Some of y'all living off your past when you should be living off your now. That's going to prepare your future. Your future. You never look back in your past unless God has given you the power to go back in it and change it. Why are you still there? You don't dwell too much in your future because it can trip you and have you create a fantasy that you never experience or live. God wants you to put most of your time in your now. Your now. Your now is what counts. You know why? Because when folk come to me in a life coaching session, I'm telling you, I listen. I listen not only with my ears, I listen with my mind. I listen with my heart. I listen with my soul. And I'm going to tell you, the Most High tells me all I need to know. Because when you open up your mouth, I can hear your past, your present, and your future. I'm going to tell you, your past going to give me the great intel I need to tell me why you here now. You're now going to tell me all I need to know about how you going to approach your future. This is why I don't dwell on my past unless I can change it. I go back in my past to get what I need to inspire me to go back to the now. I go in my future to plan and have preparation, set future goals, but I'm back to my now. Y'all gonna trip going forward in life today, thinking about your past. You are gonna be in a cloud. Life gonna become a video game if you dwell too much in your future. That's why they call it a fantasy. You're gonna be a fan to see the promise, but you'll never receive the promise. Come on, speak, God. God said with all that time you over here brainstorming, you can actually work towards what you truly desire, but you in the clouds. You like that iPhone, you in the clouds. Oh man, this is like you created life into a fantasy or to a fairy tale or a video game. No, you need to come back to your reality. Don't dwell in no fantasy. That's where the devil deceives you, because he's going to have you waste too much time. Come back home. Come back home. As the song I played, as Duran said, insufficient. Some of y'all have felt loaded levels of insufficient, where you felt like you wasn't enough. Come on, speak, God. I'm talking to somebody right now. You felt like you wasn't qualified. If you wasn't qualified today, you wouldn't be alive. There's a reason you're still here. Sometimes we get to a level in our spirit where we feel spiritually bankrupt. You question yourself, are you enough? Should you be doing this? Should you be doing that? Am I beautiful? Am I handsome? Am I worthy? Sometimes the enemy will get to your mind and have you question yourself, second guess yourself. Some of y'all are your worst enemy because of your lack of maturity. Your lack of not knowing true knowledge of self. You insecure. Insecurity will lead to you being spiritually insufficient, meaning you're spiritually bankrupt. You getting yourself down too low. And 9 times out of 10, when one feels insecure and spiritually bankrupt, it's because they're not being fed. I question if you're feeling insufficient right now, if you're questioning yourself right now, I question the people that's in your life right now. Do they really love you? I'm already questioning, do you love yourself? Because you're allowing yourself to feel this way. Y'all got to come out of your emotions, because you can blame everybody, but that is secondary. You're primary. As I say on Wellness Check Wednesday, check up on you, then go check up on your people, because you can't do nothing for nobody outside of you until you've done it for yourself first. You got to master this. You got to qualify yourself for this. Yeah, you help them, but you have not properly fully help them. Yeah, you might love them, but you have not wholeheartedly loved them. Because if you don't love yourself wholeheartedly, God questions everything you've done outward. There's a percentage rate. This is why there's 1 to 100%. Some of y'all love people, but you're not giving them full love. You're giving them, 60, 70%. Because you only gave 30% to yourself. See, this is why I love me. Because I always, when I get around people, I pay attention to how they treat themselves consistently. Because how they treat themselves consistently tells me all I need to know about how they will treat me. If you love you, baby, I know you qualify for loving me. If you know how to take care of you, I know you know how to take care of me. Because life is inside out, not outside in. Y'all got to stop playing with your life. Because some folk ain't qualified to be in your life because they can't even take care of themselves. They can't even love themselves 5 minutes without doubting, without second guessing themselves, without questioning themselves. But you expected them to love you. God said, if you just stopped and looked on the outside of who you was dealing with, you can see they wasn't even worthy, nor was they qualified for the access and time you gave them. Come on, they just keep it real. They wasn't ready. And your outcome Should have been well expected. Your outcome is your view, your aspect, your perspective on life. If your outcome this morning is poor, it's because your income is very low. You ain't bringing nothing in spiritually. You ain't bringing nothing in physically. You ain't bringing nothing in emotionally. You ain't bringing nothing in sexually. You ain't bringing nothing in financially. Every entity of your life. Why are you walking around here spiritually bankrupt? One who is spiritually bankrupt from within going to be bankrupt from without. Y'all walk around here without love. Love is the most greatest weapon known to man. Because even the scripture says love conquers all. I was talking to a queen yesterday, and we was talking about love and relationships. And I'm going to tell you something. For those of y'all who love your family, your friends, and even your mate, we can't change people. You don't have no control over nobody but yourself. Let's just let that breathe for a second. You got to acknowledge this. You got to accept this. You can't change nobody. I don't care who you are, how powerful you think you are. The only person you can change and control is you. You. But see, there's something about me, by the way I love me, by the way I move me can inspire somebody else to get themselves together. But I don't have that power. I got the power to live and inspire and experience, but I cannot change or control. But in relationships, for those of you who have relationships and bonds with family, friends, and mate, this is why God said, let your light shine. The elder said, let your light shine. What was the elder saying, y'all? The elder was saying, through the life you live, through the how you shine, you can catch the eye of others and inspire them to be a better them. God said, just simply live your life to the best of your ability. Somebody's going to pay attention. Somebody's going to get inspired. God said through time and in relationships, let's not try to change your mate. Let the love do that, as me and the queen talked about. Allow love. When the scripture says love conquers all. What up, Shy? What up, Shy? What up, Miss Thompson? Bless you, Queen. I see you live. Today gonna be a phenomenal. It's Wellness Check Wednesday, man. Hey, look. Hey, I play Insufficient. We healing. We building. We changing the dynamics of our mind, heart, body, and soul. There's some needs that need to be met this morning, and it's gonna be met through the Most High. So I'm telling you, you might as well tap in. Hey, get your tissue boxes, whatever you need to do. Recalibrate, celebrate, get excited, smile for a little bit. That's why I wore my hat. Smile, son, because some of y'all need to compliment your temple with a smile. With a smile. With a smile. Because some of y'all ain't smiled in a long time. But I'm telling you, you can't change nobody but yourself. Let me tell you why. You came in this world by yourself. All God was saying, self-responsibility. Responsibility. I'm responsible for me. For me. If I don't like what you do, I can't change you. I can tell you about you. I can tell you what I don't agree with. I can be honest. But I'm going to consistently be me. I can consistently be me. I'm going to let my light shine. I've accomplished certain things, and I've tried to help certain people accomplish certain things. They wanted to do their thing their own way. They failed. Then they seen me get loaded up success, and I inspired them to want to do better. I inspired them to listen. I didn't beat them over the head. I didn't try to change them. I didn't try to force them. All God was saying, be patient with them. God allowed them to move in a way and fail. Learn. Because I told y'all, to qualify for you for something, God going to give you an experience. Because some of y'all want something and God want to give it to you. Sometimes God be itching to give it to you. But God is well aware of what's going on in you. And there's no sense in, here's the thing. My brother said in 2020, God don't bless people. He bless houses. God don't bless people. He bless houses. Meaning, when God wants to bless you, he look at what's going on in you and what's going on around you, who you tied to. Because there's no sense in giving you a blessing And then as quick as the blessing comes, it goes. Some of y'all can't be blessed because you sleeping with the enemy. Some of y'all can't be blessed because who you aligned to. It's like salt to a slug. They'll ruin your blessing. They'll block your blessing. So some of y'all thinking God ain't hearing you. No, you think you waiting on God? God waiting on you. Waiting on you to let go of that no good man. Waiting on you to let go of that no good woman. Waiting on you to let go of that so-called friend that's really a friend of me. Fall back on some of them family members that are still functioning under generational curses. Come on, speak God. God gonna hold you accountable of your prayers. God is saying right now, how bad do you want it? You come to the Most High, universal law, principles, and values, and ask. And you ask for this blessing. But then when God challenges you in life to question how bad you want this blessing, now you feel like God ain't hearing you. Now you feel like life getting too hard. Now you feel like you're giving up. All God doing is giving you experiences to lead you to what you've been asking for. And now some of y'all complaining about the changes in your life. Well, let's just get to it. For you to receive that blessing, God had to change the heart of you. Because the scripture says he has access to all mind, hearts, body, and soul. He had to change the heart of you so you can let go of certain people for this blessing. He had to change the heart of you to let go of certain places for this blessing. He had to change the heart of you because some of y'all are stiff-necked. Some of y'all stubborn. Because some of you think you can ask God for what you want, then tell God how you want to be blessed. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. You can't go to the Most High and ask him for something and then tell him how to bless you. You gotta be a super fool to y'all always want to be in control of everything, but your life a mess. You have no self-control, the ability to control thyself. You all over the place but want to tell God how to bless you. See, some of y'all want to be blessed, but you want to control how you be blessed. The issue with you is, the real true issue it is with you when it comes to this life. If you're not in control, you out of control. I had to tell somebody that the other day. They didn't like it, but I told them. I said, look here, when you ain't in control of every situation, you out of control. You need some more discipline. And why you feel like that? Why you feel? No, listen. You can't be in control of everything. That is levels of insecurity. You don't even trust God enough to allow things to happen. Some of y'all so shaky in your faith because you got to be in control of everything. And when you ain't in control, you out of control. Come on, speak God. Y'all better stop playing with me. You're going to get off this loud pigeon tone and bow leg. You have to go back and get you another pedicure because I'm stepping all on your toes because the reality is you out of control because you got to be in control of everything to feel secure within yourself. You don't love yourself enough. You're not standing on a foundation because you're insecure. You got to be in control of this. You got to be in control of that. And when you ain't in control of every situation, you out of control. Why? Because your own insecurities. You just going to have to grow up. This is why, you can't grow in your comfort zone. You're going to have to come on out. And some of y'all are out of your comfort zone and you're going crazy right now. You're about to lose your freaking mind. You know why? Because God is calling for growth for what you asked him for. God is calling for growth for what you asked him for, and you weren't going to be able to get it nor receive it in your comfort zone. Those who love and support me, like and share. Like and share. And if God put it on your heart, my Venmo, my Cash App is in the title. Hey, bless my business. But I'm going to tell you something. Some of y'all are out of control. Because you always got to be in control of every situation. What up, Pop? Love you dearly. Bless all my family in the ATL. Y'all better stop playing with your life. You your worst enemy. You the problem. I would blame the devil. I would blame your mate. I would blame your family. I would blame your enemies. But you the issue. You always got to be in control of everything. Because you lack self-control, you lack discipline. You don't even know how to keep your dignity in your difficulties. Some of y'all are not spiritually grown enough for some of these blessings you asking for. You're not grown. We are not in the business of trying to change people. In relationship, let's just get down the science as me and the Queen was talking about yesterday. Excuse me. Let's just break down the science of it. Love is God and God is love. And when the scripture says love conquers all, you can't change nobody. But when you get in a relationship, you're going to come in with your flaws. They're going to come in with their flaws. But if you have true love, divine purpose comes. God is in the midst of it. Through the love of cohabitating, working together, iron and sharpening iron, you're in the mix, building time. There's going to be development. There should be growth. And as y'all dwell amongst each other, you're going up. Oh, man, you know, I used to dress like how I used to in the 90s, wearing clothes a couple size bigger. But through the love, now I'm changing. Now I'm wearing more fitted clothes. Now I'm changing my dress through the love. The love, because what? Love is God and God is love. No, the woman didn't try to change me. No, I didn't try to change her. But through the love, things begin to change. Through the love. Oh, man, you know, I used to go to the club all the time. Now, through the love, I don't even got the taste for a club anymore. I want to take trips. Through the love. Why? Because love is God and God is love. You can't change nobody, but love can. Because love conquers all. So if you're dealing with a family, friend, or mate, and you don't like something about them, give them love. Godly love. Shower them with love to the best of your ability. Because love heals. Love secure. Love is divine. Love comes with a purpose, and love can definitely change. Love can change a cheating man. The love that is necessary. The love that God has spoke upon. You know, I used to have an appetite for women, but you know what, man? I met this woman and she changed the whole dynamics of my mind, heart, body, and soul. She didn't say, oh, I need to change, but it's the way she spoke to me. It's the way she loved me. It's the way she took care of me. Changed the dynamics of my mind. Dynamics of my mind. I didn't have an appetite for this. I didn't have an appetite for that. Love can change what needs to be changed because love is God and God is love. All God is saying is if y'all love each other the way you're supposed to through elevation and time and putting in true love, the things that you don't like about your mate will begin to change. But y'all ain't putting enough love. You ain't putting enough water in that soil. You ain't watering that flower. You ain't blossoming. You ain't giving godly love. That's why your situation has yet to change. Some of y'all struggling sexually. Some of y'all struggling financially. Some of y'all struggling communication-wise because there ain't enough love in the situation. It ain't enough love. Not godly love. True love will change them. Especially when y'all are dwelling and have an understanding. Some of y'all been in relationships for a long period of time. You ain't the same person you used to be when you first started being with that person. You're not. Love changed you. Because you love her and she loves you. Through time, love changed you. It changed you. I'm telling you. Love comes with a purpose. True love comes with a purpose. But some of us are still feeling insufficient. We feel like we can't make it. We feel like it ain't possible. We feel like it can't be done. What up, BJ? I see you, Queen. I see you today gonna be a phenomenal day. Oh, I see that. You want me to hold you? But do you want me to hold you? Come on. Love comes with a purpose. Love is divine. Love can put you in a position where, you know what, I don't be tripping. You know what, I'm good on that. What up, Ma? I see you. Let's have my family in the ATL. Love y'all dearly. I'm going to tell y'all something. You need the love that is necessary. That's necessary. See, y'all come with this cockamamie love. I was talking to my nephew yesterday. Oh, man, we was talking about filio and condio. Some of y'all love is conditional. That means with filio, condio, and agape, because we're on Wellness Check Wednesday. How are you feeling? Are you well? We are talking about filio, condio, and agape. Man, me and my neighbor was talking about this yesterday in my driveway. I said, you know what? Filio is nothing but love being set on feelings, affection, sex, hugs, kisses, etc., etc. As long as you're getting this, you feel loved. But the moment you stop getting this, the love goes. Because your love is set up on feelings. They call it filio. Condio is love being set on conditions, terms. I am going to be committed to this relationship under conditions. It's conditionalized to a point where if the conditions change, I'm out. I'm out. It's on conditions. See, this is how you know folk be going into relationships not ready to love in a godly way. Because they don't respect or even understand true love. Godly love cannot last on filio and condio, on conditions and feelings. But what you need is agape, godly love. You need to come in with some godly love that's going to nurture, that's going to heal. You got to make sure your partner is on that same frequency. And if they ain't on that frequency, it's not going to work. It's unconditional. It comes with principles. It comes with values. It comes with a purpose. There's a reason why you love that person. It ain't just for no feelings. It ain't just because what they have. It ain't on the surface. It ain't because they just look good on the exterior. When you truly love somebody, it's because you love their heart. You love because their heart is pure. You love because they care. You love their intellectual property, what they keep on their mind. You love how they help people. You love how God-fearing they can be. You love their wisdom that sits in their temple. You love who they are and who you are when you're around them. You love how you grow, how you've grown by loving that individual. See, y'all gotta love with a purpose. How is you bettering you loving them? There should be some healthy change and development by who and what you love in your life. This is why agape is important. The world lives off filio and condio, but God said, those of you that are my children, you should live off agape. Because this type of love can shower the mind, heart, body, and soul. To truly love somebody, you feed the mind, you protect the heart, and you enlighten the soul. That's how you properly love somebody, and you do it consistently. It should be effortlessly if you love them. Some of y'all don't know love. You don't know love because as soon as something changes, you out. As soon as you don't like what he said or what she said, you're done. Or you're in your feelings. As soon as, if he don't have sex with me today, I'm not loved. If he don't call me today, I'm not loved. If he don't keep a certain level of job, I don't love him. Sometimes we go through things. Sometimes we go through trauma and changes. This is where your love has got to kick in to keep balance. This is where you got to step on your foundation that you should have created. Some of y'all, when your relationship go through trouble and trials and tribulations, instead of going to the foundation, you go to the sand. And you allow the enemy to attack your relationship or find a gateway or an entrance into your love to devour it, to defile it. But you got to set up a foundation of protection where even if the devil kick at your love is still able to last. Some of y'all love is unstable. You know why? Because it's sitting on the wrong thing. See, filio is unstable. Condio is unstable. But agape attests more to a foundation. Nobody said y'all don't know how to love. But where you putting that love tells me all I need to know if it's going to last. if it's enough to secure the relationship when it's tested and tried. Baby, you don't know love until your love is tested and tried. I don't care how good the sex is. I don't care how many trips you take. I don't care how many gifts they buy you. I don't care. Your love is not confirmed until your love is tested and tried, because a lot of people are out of relationships right now because the test came. And as quick as the test came, your relationship left. See, I'm telling you, your love needs to be battle tested. Some of y'all feel inadequate. Some of y'all feel insecure. Some of y'all feel insufficient. And that is the spirit of the enemy. If you don't get up in the morning and put something on your mind, the devil sure got something to give you. This is why they say an idle mind is the devil's playground. You know why? Because you tripping and slipping, losing grips on life. All because your temple ain't got nothing positive on it. Y'all got to get up and put something on your mind. This is your responsibility. You been with you. You was born with you. You're going to be with you for the rest of your life. You even going to die with you. And when you die, you're going to be dead a lot longer than you are alive. So when I say Wellness Check Wednesday, take care, check up on you, then check up on your people, it is very irresponsible for you not to take care of yourself, both physically and spiritually. Put something on your mind. You are God's design. If you don't put it on your mind, the devil got something for you. Some of y'all minds ain't occupied. That's why you're struggling mentally. And ones who struggle mentally will not be able to function through today successfully. You know why? Because if the devil got your mind, he got everything that come with you. He got your day. He got your heart. He got your spirit. He got everything that was aligned and scheduled that God has scheduled for your life. I'm going to tell you, the devil ain't got to attack all these different places. The devil ain't got to go to your house. The devil ain't got to go to your heart. The devil ain't got to go to your car. The devil ain't got to go to your job. I'm going to tell you, the way the enemy wants to defeat you is easy, simple. He get access to your mind. He attacks your mind. Because here's the thing. Once a person has your mind, he got your whole body. He got everything that comes with you. It's your mind that needs to be protected. Your mind is the biggest muscle on your body. Exercise it. Flex it. If you give the devil an interest to your mind, he has your whole day. He can dang near take your whole life. Everything that was promised and scheduled for you, the enemy will take it. Protect your intellectual property and put something on it. Because if you can protect and control your mind, you will become unshakable. Some of y'all going through certain things, put peace in what you've been through and what you're going through, and see, don't your life change for the best. You allowing yourself to be stressed for no reason. Some of y'all came in today on this Wellness Check Wednesday with the weight of the world on your shoulder. Become free. How you going to be obese spiritually? Heavy. You so heavy. Heavy. Because you feel spiritually bankrupt. Because of past choices. Second guessing yourself. Not feeling like you enough. Questioning you all the time. Not loving yourself the way you need to be loved. Allowing other people to treat you any type of way. Your value is not only contingent upon your capabilities, but your value is also contingent upon what you allow and what you accept. So y'all, everybody's born with gifts. And let's just put a tidbit on that too. Take your gift and get your LLC. Drop a jewel for you right now. Take your gift and get your LLC. The reason why, because this is your God-given ability. Go in business with you. Take your gift, that's second nature to you. You can do it with your eyes closed. Take your gift, discover your God-given ability, and turn it into a business. I have so many clients where we have revealed and discovered their gift, and they got the LLC and went in business. Yeah, went in business and start making money, providing money, lucrative income for their family. Because you didn't have to go to school to do this. This is second nature. God put this in you before you was even thought of. God put this in you before you was even developed. God put this in you spiritually before you came out your mother womb. Before you even left your father, God put this gift in you spiritually. Why don't you take that gift and get an LLC? Go in business with you. Bet on you. Bet on you for once. You don't live for everybody else. When you going to live for you? You live for mom and dad and them. You live for auntie and uncle and them. You live for your children and them. You live for everybody else. You live for your coaches. You live for your teachers. You live for social media. You live for everybody but self. But you was born with yourself. You been with yourself. Why aren't you betting on you? You know why? Because you're spiritually insufficient. You're insecure. You live under the spirit of fear. You need to come on out. God says, stop letting that thing hover over you. That situation that happened in your past. Stop allowing that to have dominion over you. Stop allowing that to have control over you. Y'all live the life of Pinocchio. You're being attached and stringed upon in life because you don't have true knowledge of self. You're not strong enough like you should. You haven't revealed your gift of power. You have yet to desire to become free. Somebody gonna become free off this live and say, enough is enough. You got to get tired before things be able to change. Tired. Tired equals immediate change. Because there's a difference between being tired and venting. As I told the queen yesterday, I said there is a difference between, I said I have clients that will call me with their problems. And I will switch hats on you. And you'll be thinking I'm crazy. Yeah, I had on the red hat. Then I put on the blue hat. And I had a client that was sitting there like, yeah, why'd you switch hats? I said, because you ain't ready. You ain't ready, baby. You ain't ready. What you mean, Jeff? I'm serious about what I'm going through and what I'm feeling. I said, no, I had to switch hats on you. I see this red hat was designed for you to stop living the way you've been living. So by the time you get out this session, you'll at least have some ideas and some thoughts, and you'll make a mission to change the dynamics of your circumstances. But then I put on a blue hat because you still ready. You still ready for the blues. You still want to be sad. You still want to be heartbroken. You still want to stay in that bad relationship. You didn't call me to change. You called me to vent. There's a difference between you actually getting tired and a person who really wants to vent. When one is vent, God said you're going back. Come on, speak, God. Speak, God. See, venting is when one is talking about their circumstance, but yet they never say what they're going to do to change. Come on, speak, God. Folk don't want to hear this. Folk don't want to hear this. Because I'm talking to somebody right now. Venting is when you're talking about a problem, but yet you have not thought of any solution. Come on, speak, God. I'm talking to somebody right now. I'm talking to somebody. God said you venting because you ain't made no mission to change your circumstance. You're still laying in the bed with sleeping with the enemy. You're still making excuses. You're still living up under the spirit of procrastination. Yeah, you ain't trying to change. You venting. You ain't tired. You ain't tired of that relationship. You ain't tired of financially struggling. You ain't tired of being sick because you ain't taking care of your body enough. You are venting. I told the queen, you're venting. I done sat and listened to you for almost 30 minutes. Filtering, emptying, dumping in a 30-minute conversation. You've yet to say what you're going to do different. You yet to plan or prepare to change your circumstance. I haven't heard it. My ears was tickling. I was waiting. I was leaning in. I listened and I listened and I listened. And you've yet to say what you're going to do different to change your circumstance. Baby, you're venting. God said if you're on this live right now, and you always talking to people about your problems, but there is no plan or preparation, or you have not yet seeked or asked for help to get out of your situation, you're just venting. And you're going back from whence you came from. Meaning if you left pain, you're going back to pain. Meaning if you're trying to get out of a situation, you ain't leaving. Meaning if the problem is, if you address the branch instead of the root, the problem is revolving. It's coming back. Why? Because you're venting. So I changed hats on her. And she thought I was crazy. But when I broke you down, that's when the tears came. That's when the tears came. Because I said, you ain't tired. You ain't tired of being mentally abused. Though it might hurt you, it don't hurt you enough to leave. You venting, baby. And all you doing is dumping this energy out in this session just to go back to that man. I said, I'm sorry to tell you, but I got to tell you the truth. That's what you paid me to do. You're going back for more hurt. I said, why you do yourself like that? Why don't you love yourself enough to become free? And that's when God started reaching her. That's when God started making her filter in a different way. I said, don't call me to vent. I said, look here. I got a family to feed. I got children to take care of. But if you're going to pay me to vent, pay me to vent. But guess what? If you're going to pay me to help so you can change, pay me to help you to change. Which one is going to be? Because it's bigger than money, baby. It's your life. When you get out of the session, you're going back to that. So nothing makes me feel good as a life coach to know mentally you're going back to pain and you're comfortable with it. You're okay in this. You approving this behavior. Do you need me to keep this blue hat on? Or do you need me to put on that red hat? Because the blue hat means you're going back to the blues. The red hat means you're about to stop. Something I'm going to say on this session is going to set a fire in you to want to change. Stop. Red means stop. Stop going into that. Stop allowing this. Stop accepting this. This behavior, this treatment, this abuse. Stop. What you gonna do? What you want me to do? And as she began to cry even more, she said, please put back on the red hat. She said, okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it, Joe. I get it. I hear you. It's time for a change. I need your help. I don't want to just vent. And as I began to talk, the windows in her mind began to open up. Her consciousness began to happen. I said, who were you before you met him? Who were you? I need you to say it. I need you to say it. Who were you? Because sometimes you can lose you loving the wrong person. Sometimes you can lose you loving the wrong people. Who told you to love that way? Who told you to accept that type of behavior? Who told you to allow that? This man ain't building your temple. He's defiling it. He's disrespecting it. And you losing you through the process. You are not even who you are before you met this man. And now in the end, you'll pick up the pieces. You're shattered. You're broken. You're insufficient. You're spiritually bankrupt. When is enough going to be enough? When are you going to truly get tired? I'm going to tell you something. After talking to that queen, she left that apartment. Thank you, baby. She left that apartment. She left that relationship. She changed her job. She let go a lot of things in that day. I said, I know that nigga hate me, but I'm gonna tell her the truth because she came to me first. Oh, baby, she let go a lot of things. She let go of childhood trauma, the emptiness and the absence of her father. See, some of y'all women don't understand the absence of your father makes you look for love in all the wrong places, baby. Come on, let's talk about it. Come on, let's talk about it. The absence of your father allowed you or had you look for love in all the wrong places. Come on, speak, God. Speak, God. I said I had to tell you, I got to tell you about yourself, baby. That lack of man energy, male energy, that male presence of your father. You lacked. And because you lacked, you seeked in an unhealthy way. You went out there in them streets and you aligned yourself with a demon. A wolf in sheep clothing. He didn't mean you no better. But on that good day, she dumped for the last time with that situation. And she gained the strength to let him go. She let go a lot of things that day. Sometimes to elevate, God got to separate. Sometimes to elevate, God got to disassociate. Sometimes to elevate, God got to relocate. Oh, she left a lot of things that day. A lot of things. Because it was deteriorating her health. She was losing her strength. Her confidence. Yeah. She was losing who she was, who God was calling her to be. If you are in love or aligning yourself to something that is labeled love, it should be bettering you, not hurting you. Love don't hurt. If what you loving is hurting you, it ain't love. You're just putting a good title on a bad situation. Love shouldn't require you to lose you loving something else or loving something outside of you. That is crazy to me. How we put good titles on bad situations. What you gonna do? Good titles on bad situations. When it comes to love, godly love, it has a purpose. It attests more to betterment. So some of y'all who's struggling financially in your relationship, God is questioning the love in that relationship. Because when you love somebody, you're willing to do what's best. Come on, speak, God. You're willing to do what's best for the us. Not the I, you, and me, but the us. The only time God will allow you to go singlehood, meaning I, you, and me, is when you're going I, you, and me for the us. It's just like we're French, baby. Like I tell my married clients or my clients who are about to get married or my clients who seek and want to be in a healthy relationship. I tell my clients, when you want to align yourself in a together situation, you got to change your language. The energy. This is why the elder said, life and death lies in the power of the tongue. Why? Because language tells me all I need to know about you in a relationship. When you want to be in a relationship, you got to become a Frenchman. A French woman. Those of you who took French class, it is oui and boo-boo. Les compétents ma chérie. It is oui boo-boo. What are we going to do? What are we eating today? What are we prepared to do for the next 5 years? How are we going to handle our financial situation collectively? We this, we that. Oui, boo-boo. Les compétents, ma mère chérie. We are Frenchmen in a relationship. But y'all want to be married, living single. What you want? Cereal. Cereal? Go sit at the table then. I am. Put a chair out. Put a chair out too. No, the other chair. A Frenchman. A Frenchman. You gotta be a Frenchman. A Frenchman. Oui, boo-boo. Oui, to a point and purpose. That it develops you and the individual. You and the individual. Y'all gotta stop being in a together situation, living single. You're living single. Why? Because you still selfish, or somebody in the situation being selfish. You're being selfish because you're thinking about yourself in a together situation. It ain't gonna work. I don't care how you try to sugarcoat it, how you try to dress it up. It ain't going to work. You're not going to make it. You cannot be in a situation living single. Sit all the way down. You cannot be in a relationship living single. You might as well be single. And God, this is why you can't play with the Most High. If you are in a relationship and you live single, you move single, you always say, well, I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm grown. You know what God going to do? He's going to allow trouble to come so you can be single, because that's how you operating. So y'all wonder why your relationship ain't working, why it ain't working the way it should, why you're going through what you're going through, why your relationship didn't last, is because somebody was being selfish. They were being selfish to a point where God said, if you're going to be single with my child, I'm going to free you. I'm going to free my child from you. I'm going to tell you, when the scripture says God has access to all my heart, spirit, and soul, some of y'all don't realize that you didn't just change your love for them. God changed you. Come on, speak, God. Speak, God. You didn't change. You didn't change you. God didn't like the way they were treating you. God didn't like the way they were treating you, because I'm going to tell you, God take care of his own children. God take care of his own children. Some of y'all wonder, like, man, you woke up one day and you didn't have a heart for the situation. You wonder why you said enough was enough. You wonder why you said you couldn't take it no more. You wonder why you walked away. God changed your heart, because if you look in that good book, you look in the scripture, it says God has access to all my hearts, bodies, and soul. So God will secure you by changing you, because what you was going through was unacceptable. Some of y'all don't deserve some of the stuff you went through. Some of y'all don't deserve some of the pain that somebody tried to put on you by conducting themselves the way they've been conducting themselves. Some people don't deserve you. They don't deserve you. I don't care how good y'all look together. I don't care what y'all post on Facebook. I don't care how many trips you take, how many gifts you get. Some people don't deserve you because they're not spiritually grown. They're not spiritually grown, and they ain't ready for love. They ain't ready for love. They can't handle love, because to handle love means you understand God. Because when you say you love somebody, love is God and God is love. So when you say you love, you're telling God to come in the midst. This is a spiritual invitation. So when you say you love somebody, you're saying, God, I love them. God, come into our situation. God, be in the midst. Love is God and God is love. So when you say you love somebody, you're moving in a godly manner. It's the love for me. A lot of people don't understand. It's the love for me, because the reality is, I know. When it comes to love, y'all settle for something on the surface. Love has to come with a purpose. It's bigger than sex. It's bigger than trips. It's bigger than gifts. It's even bigger than some of your success you've experienced. Can your love last? Is it going to be able to keep you through the challenging times? Through the challenging times. Some of y'all can't stay in love 5 minutes, because as soon as the love change, you're ready to leave. It shouldn't feel like a breakup every time y'all fall apart. Some of y'all in relationships, as soon as y'all argue, you ready to throw away the relationship. You feel like it's over. You feel like it's a wrap. You're ready to let it go, because you're emotionally unstable. You're emotionally unstable to a point, whereas you don't even realize your relationship or your marriage is under conditions. Relationship can't last under conditions. You know why? Because when relationships change or the conditions change, your love is going to change. So I would never put my love on conditions. Never. Because it ain't going to last. It can go for a little while, but it's not going to last. It can go for a little while, but it's not going to last. I need the love that is necessary. I need the love that's going to have me go to the promise and not away from it. I need the love to have me align with the calling before I start falling. I need the love that's going to have me tap into my greatness, into the reason as to why I'm still here. I need love to heal, build, not steal or damage or tear down. Y'all got to stop aligning yourself with people who just sick. All family ain't family. You got to accept that. All friends ain't friends. You got to accept that. All mates ain't lovers. You got to accept that. It's Wellness Check Wednesday. Check up on you, then check up on your people. You can't do nothing for nobody outside of you until you've done it for yourself first. You got to conquer this. You got to master this. Do you love yourself enough to leave? Do you love yourself enough to stay and change what needs to be changed? God is questioning you right now with some of the things, some of the bonds, some of the relationships you have right now in your life. You only have one life to live, and when you die, you're going to be dead a lot longer than you're alive. I told the lady yesterday, I said, can you go Google right quick, grab your little phone out. Grab your phone. Can you do that for me for a second? Because what she tried to do was complain about life. And I said, hold up. Can you grab out your phone, please? Go in your purse. We on time, baby. I got something to do, but I'm gonna help you in this moment. Bring your phone out. Pull your phone out. She pulled the phone out. I said, look up George Washington. How long did he live? When did he die? She looked up all the information. Then I asked her again. I said, how long has this earth been here after he died? Oh, okay. Oh, he's been dead a lot longer than he's been alive, right? Oh, can we touch and agree on that, ma'am? Yeah. Can we touch? Yeah. She said, okay, yeah. She said, where you going with this? I said, your time is valuable. Stop waking up complaining. You can bless your whole day by simply just being grateful, giving a praise, being appreciative, being thankful. Sometimes you can bless your day even more by just being thankful for where you at and what you have. Some of y'all want more, but ain't even appreciate what you got right now. I said, please, your time is valuable. Stop complaining for the rest of the day. Stop, please, please. You're damaging your day, and you don't even realize it. With that type of energy, some of these blessings that were scheduled, it's gonna blow right past you and go to somebody else. Some of y'all don't realize some of your blessings is in somebody else's hand because you woke up tripping and slipping, losing grips on life because of your emotions. This is why it's important to have self-control, the ability to control thyself. So I told her, I said, your time valuable. You're going to be dead. I said, look at me. I told this white woman, look at me in my eyes. And she looked at me like I was crazy. I said, look at me and hear me loud and clear. You're going to be dead a lot longer than you are alive. So with that what you was on, get off of it. Because the devil is deceiving you, tricking you out your time. Because when you dead, you're going to look back and say all the things you could have did better on. All the things you should have let go. All the things you could have changed. All the time you could have spent on something positive, you chose to live on something negative. And she said, wow. And she said, can I give you a hug? I said, yeah, come on. I'm a hugger. And I gave her a hug. And I said, stop. Stop doing yourself like this. You're self-sabotaging yourself by tricking yourself out of your good time. And I said, the person who wronged you, here's what I don't understand about y'all. The people who wronged y'all are living their life. And you over here in prison by what they said and done. Come on, speak God. Why you do yourself like that? They're living their life. The person who did you wrong, newsflash, the person, I say again, newsflash, the person who wronged you, did something wrong to you, said something wrong to you, they living their life. And you over here still thinking about what they said and what they done. I told that woman, get them shackles off her mind real quick. I said, you in prison, you in jail. I said, don't nobody got to lock you up. Don't nobody got to put you in jail physically. You in prison right now. I said, that guy is living his life. Ain't even thinking about you, sleeping like a baby. And you over here worried about what he said and what he done 3 months ago. So you've been in jail for 3 months. She said, oh my God, you're going to make me cry. And I said, I'm telling you the truth. I'm trying to help you come out of it. Snap out of it. You're going to make me cry on my job. I said, I'm not here to make you cry. I'm here to wake you up. Obviously, God got us here for a reason. I said, stop, please. You damaging your day. And anybody who will pimp, trick, and hold themselves out of good day will pimp, trick, and hold themselves out of good life. You're wasting time. Water? Okay. Bring me a cup. Where your cup? Okay. I told her, I said, no. I said, no. Don't do yourself like that. Don't do you like that. The devil is winning. I said, it's okay he treated you like that. Because that just gave you the confirmation you need that you don't need to be with him anyway. But don't sit in prison mentally when this man ain't even around you. You ain't seen this man in almost 90 days, but he still exists in your life. Y'all got to stop giving. Yeah, go get it. Y'all got to stop giving dead problems life. Oh, come on, speak God. That woman ain't there no more. That man ain't there no more. But yet, the problem is still alive. The problem is still existing in your life. The problem is still existing in your life to a point it is still affecting you. I told y'all yesterday on my live, when God done did something in your life. Oh, yes, I'm in already. You got it open? Okay. You want more in there? I said on my live yesterday, y'all got to stop. When God has deaded something, y'all got to stop reviving it. What y'all do? Just like when that person loses their heartbeat, zzz, boop, you're bringing it back to life. When God has deaded the situation. God has deaded the situation, and yet you're still giving it life with your emotions. You're still giving it life to a point that it's affecting you. You can't even live your life in peace mentally, physically, emotionally, sexually. It's still bothering you. You ain't over that situation because you have yet to let it go. It's still affecting you. It's still controlling you. Every now and then when your mind is quiet, this is how you know you ain't over something. When your mind gets quiet and you're in a sense by yourself, you thinking about that. That's how I know you ain't over that situation. God said, I want you to let that situation go. If you can't change it, you can't control it. You got to let it go. It's Wellness Check Wednesday. How are you? If I had to do an assessment right now of where I am spiritually, emotionally, sexually, financially, every entity of my life, I would give myself an 8. But I'm trickling. I'm trending up, baby. I'm trending up to a 9. To a 9. To a 9. I'm a solid 8. But I'm trending up though. I'm an 8. But I'm trending up. Where you at? How you feel? How long you going to stay in that certain situation or that certain low vibration? How long you going to stay in that type of energy? How long you going to stay in that low demeanor? What are you willing to do for your life today? Some decisions for your life today that's going to bless your life going forward. I need you to make some decisions today that's going to make the future you look back at the you of you today and say, thank you. Thank you for making them choices for what's best for you. Stop giving these negative situations that God has already deaded life. It's coming back from the dead because you ain't trying to get over it. Put peace in what you're going through and you're going to overcome it very speedily. My mama told me a long time ago when I was going through a painful situation, my mama said, don't be no track star. She said, baby, don't put on them track shoes. She had to say it to me 3 times before I realized what she was saying as a teenager. She said, baby, don't be no track star. Said, we don't do that around here. So I need you to take all that pain and put it in your face. And as quick as that pain comes, you need to address it. Because as quick as you address it, you're going to get over it. But as long as you become a track star, you're going to prolong the pain. And when you prolong pain because of lack of maturity, not addressing it when it comes, you leave opportunity for the devil to add more stuff. Fracture your spirit. Assault to injure your mind. Defile your soul. And some of you will become a repeated offender, meaning you will leave one bad relationship and go to another. Come on, God. Because you won't address your issues as quick as it comes. This is why the scripture says don't let the sun go down on your wrath. Why? Because there's going to be more wrath. There's going to be more problems. It's inevitable to escape these problems in life. You know why? Because as I've came to the conclusion, as long as you're alive, you're going to go through something. You're going to experience something. It's not what you go through, it's how you approach it. Some of y'all got to approach these situations with the right mind frame, the right heart, the right spirit. And as quick as that problem comes, it's going to go. The difference between you and I is I approach it with a healthy mind frame. It is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. Let the truth set you free. But by all means, I'm not going to waste this day over a few situations or a few complications of what somebody said or what somebody else done. No. Today is valuable. This is your moment and your time to make some conscious decisions. Like I always say, hey, look, you ain't on my live for me. You on my live for you. I love you for free. I love you for free. This is why I do my lives. I love you for free. It don't take much to love somebody. It just take a willing heart. Long as you able, mentally, emotionally, it don't take much to love somebody, baby. Y'all make life so hard. No, you love the lovable. Forgive the forgivable. Help the helpable. Fix the fixable. And then press the repeat button. I always say at the end of my lives, peace and love. A man functions off peace and a woman functions off love. If you take that man's peace, he's going to seek peace in some other person, place, or thing. If you play with that woman's love, she's going to seek love in some other person, place, or thing. I don't agree with a man cheating, but I do understand. I don't agree with a man leaving a woman without closure and clarity, but I do understand if you are taking his peace. This is abuse. When you understand universal law, principles, and values, this is abuse because this is a man's drive. When a woman seeks love in some other person, place, or thing, I don't agree with her being gone forever. But I do understand. Because if you play with her love, which is her drive, which aligns her to be in the midst of her calling, which allows her to become virtuous. Yeah. She said, I can't be my best me with you. Yeah, I gotta go. Last time I checked, I don't even feel confident no more. Yeah, I gotta go. Yeah, I'm tired of being hurt. As I told my nephew yesterday, a man gets tired. A woman gets fed up. Come on, speak, God. A man gets tired. When a man is tired and a woman's fed up. When a man's tired, he's done. And one key ingredient or action, you know a man is done with you, is when he doesn't even want to lay with you. Be sexual with you. A man naturally has a high nature. Naturally. So when he rejects you sexually, that man is tired. And you have dang near lost him forever. When a woman is fed up, you have no more options, no more choices. You done ran out. That very thing you do and say to get her back or reel her back in, you have no more power there no more. You can't do it no more. She tired. She fed up. She's done. You done lost her forever. You done ran out of options. So I'm telling y'all, respect, peace, and love. Kings, be her love, she'll be your peace. Queens, be his peace, he'll be your love. They work hand in hand. And if you don't respect peace and love, you're going to pay the stupid tax of life. You're either going to die alone or you're just going to be in and out of bad relationships, damaged, scarred, not worthy for true godly love. And you're going to pay the stupid tax of life, the prepayment penalty, and God going to give you a lot of teachable moments. Class will be in session for real. And what was God sent, the Lord giveth, the Lord will taketh away because of lack of appreciation. And that good man you had, that good woman you have, will be being celebrated, loved, enjoyed, peaceful with somebody else. With somebody else. So men, kings and queens, y'all got to respect peace and love. A man functions off peace. A woman functions off love. You have to respect that. If you don't respect that, you're going to lose that good man and that good woman. All right, put some more in there. Take the top out.
Okay.
There you go.
We can't waste the water.
What about in the refrigerator?
No.
Peace. What up, Ma? What up, Ma? I see you, King. I see you. Today going to be a phenomenal day. It's Wellness Check Wednesday, King. How you feeling? How you feeling? If you ain't on something positive, you better get off of it because you got one life to live. And don't pimp and trick and hold yourself out a good day. Because if you pimp, trick, and hold yourself out a good day, you'll pimp, trick, and hold yourself out a good life. Whatever is keeping you from being your best you, detach yourself. Let it go. I don't care. You only got one life to live. You only have one life to live. Y'all better stop wasting your time on certain situations. It ain't good for you. If it ain't bringing the best out of you, you got to let it go. Because what I don't want you to do is die alone, die heartbroken, die sad, die accepting certain situations. When we understand peace and love, we'll understand, you know what, man, I ain't trying to tear you down. I'm trying to build you up. So let me love you the way you need to be loved. When a queen understands the point and purpose of a man, let me peace you so you can be the best you can be. Let me peace you. Let me give you your peace so I can get my love. Y'all got to respect peace and love to a level of respect of universal law, principles, and values so y'all can actually conquer this man and woman thing. It can become healthy, a healthy environment, something fulfilling, something that's worthy, something that's accomplishing. If you with somebody ain't trying to grow old with them, then why are you with them? You're just doing something. We do not allow people to sit in our life and just exist. They have to be there for a purpose. Otherwise, why are you here? Folk cannot sit in my life and just exist. There's a reason why I give you access in my time. Life becomes more fulfilling when you put more value on your access in time. So when we're in business, I am the president. I'm the president of the United States of J. Pitts. So that makes me responsible. I'm the Senate. I'm the treasurer. I'm the governor. I'm all the above. The Secretary of State. I'm everything. I'm responsible for me because guess what? Folk gonna come in and out my day, on and off my phone. But guess who I'm gonna be with all day? Me. I'm gonna be with me all day. So who's priority one? Me. And as an asset, me taking care of me benefits anybody that's tied to me. That is the story of the asset versus the liability. I'm responsible for me because I was born with me. I'm going to be with me. I'm going to be with me for the rest of my life. I'm going to die with me. And when I die, I'm going to be dead a lot longer than I'm alive. So my time is valuable. Why would I waste it thinking about something I can't control or change? Why would I go where I'm not celebrated, elevated, motivated, or loved? No, we don't play them type of games over here, baby. We don't play them type of games. We win every day over here. Every day is a championship. Every day feels like a birthday. Because the reality is we respect life. I challenge my children to live the same way. Don't waste your time. Okay, you lost or you failed. Let's get back up. Let's try again. Why sit and dwell on that? Keep going. It's going to make you better. This is how you're going to grow. You got support. You got your daddy right here loving on you, supporting you. It's okay. Keep going. Y'all got to start respecting life. I don't deal with people who don't respect life. And two things I don't like is a lying woman and a man not being a man. Two things I don't like. I cannot stand. It don't sit well with me. A man not being a man and a woman, a lying woman. I just can't agree with it. I can't agree with it. I can't accept it. Nah, you lose me real quick. My distance. Like I always tell people, because I'm an asset. My actions can be deadly, but my absence is deadlier. My actions can be deadly, but my absence can be deadlier. When I remove myself from a situation, you're going to feel it. You're going to know the difference. That's what assets do. That's what assets do. Shifters. They come with power. The power to change. The power to build. The power to develop. The power to upgrade. Y'all better start making people put some respect on your name for who you are and what you stand for. And don't accept anything less. Because some of y'all who y'all deal with, their history don't even attest to a person like you. Some of y'all don't know they got you at a discounted rate. They got you at a coupon. You've been Grouponed into their life. They got you for a steal. Because if you look back in their history, they ain't never had a person like you. You are something they never had. So you the blessing. You the blessing. And you need to acknowledge that. And love yourself more. And when somebody say they love you, but it's hurting you, acknowledge the fact that that's not love. And stop putting good titles on bad situations. I love y'all, man. Those who love and support me, like and share. Like and share. I appreciate y'all. God put it in your heart. I inspire you in some type of way. My Venmo, my Cash App is on the table. The tip jar is already there. But I'm going to tell you something. I want you to live before you die. Because your life has so much purpose. You know why? Because if you're alive and on the side of my voice right now, God is obviously saying you got something to live for. You got something in your life worth living for. Your life has purpose. And I want you to reveal it so you can start living some of the best moments of your life. Let's go. It's Wellness Check Wednesday. When I hit last Wednesday, I think it was like 819. I reached out to 819 people to inspire them, whether it was video chat, whether it's me pulling up on them, whether it was sending an email, whether it was sending something in Messenger. I'm telling you, I reached out to 819 people just to send something positive or sow a seed or change the mind frame of certain people. Somebody would love to hear from you right now. Some of y'all don't know you are a blessing to a lot of people by simply the life you live. Some of y'all don't know that some of the people that you talk to, you talking them straight off the ledge when you reach out to them. You don't know what they're going through and they probably won't even tell you. But just hearing from you, you've talked them off the ledge. You've gave them hope. You've been nothing but a simple blessing through a phone call or pulling up on them and giving them a hug. Check up on you on this Wellness Check Wednesday. Then go check up on your people. Because you can't do nothing for nobody outside of you until you've done it for yourself first. This is responsibility. Take care of yourself. I am J. Pitts Presents. I am your life coach, and class is dismissed. Come on, Duran. Take us home, baby. Take us home. Take us home. Take us home. some of y'all still feeling insufficient. You need to heal. You gotta overcome what you're feeling, what you've been through, what you're going through. Push through that pain.
You can still bring me to tears.
Yeah.
Every time we reminisce.
Come on, Duran.
Over a decade of memories, nothing can surpass this. But I can't do this no more. It's not you, it's me, I'm sure. Not even cliche, I'm gentle but I'm frank. No, I'm lost, we win or we learn. I'll love you from afar. I gotta keep my distance. You're a constant reminder of what I was missing when I was insufficient. I cringe at your name, shudder at the sound of your voice. I wish I could feel otherwise, but my heart leaves me no choice. Stuck around for too long because I knew you needed me.
Come on, Duran.
But it only does more damage to keep hostage what desires to be free.
Come on, free. Be free. Come on.
And I can't do this no more. It's both you and me, I'm sure. Not even cliche, I'm gentle but I'm frank. I don't lose, I win or I learn. I'll love you from afar. I gotta keep my distance. You're a constant reminder of what I was missing when I was insufficient.
Come on, Duran.
I love you from afar. You'll always be in my heart, but I gotta love you from afar. Being your way, it's so hard. I love you from afar. You'll always be in my heart, but I gotta love you from afar. You being
Y'all might need to check that out. Duran. Y'all might need to check that out. Duran. I am J. Pitts Presents. I am your life coach. And class is dismissed. Time is of the essence and it starts what? Right now. Make a decision. Make a decision right now. This is your life. Let me tell you, this is your life. Nobody can live your life for you. They only can support you. But they cannot live your life for you. Make a decision. Love y'all for free. Yeah.